Ladies and gentlemen, shall we be on our feet for the national anthems of the two countries?
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever s'il vous plaît pour l'hymne national des deux nations.
First, the national anthem of Niger.
L'hymne national du Niger.
Now the national anthem of Cote d'Ivoire.
Et maintenant l'hymne national de la Côte d'Ivoire.
There you have two countries represented by these young lads, and I'm sure we're going to take some safeguarding messages from the two sides.
Non, ils vont chercher les blancs. Côte d'Ivoire est en blanc.
We'll get to hear from the captains of both sides, giving us their various safeguarding message from CAF. And these two are poised for action. And they get to take pictures. But these are the 11 that will start for Niger. After their pictures, the two captains will give us their messages as scripted by CAF, and it will be message of safeguarding. How Niger survives this evening will be crucial because unlike Benin and Ghana, who have both qualified for the semis, if they falter again, this could be the end of the road for Niger. And for Ivory Coast, it's time to warm themselves up into the competition if they really want to continue. 3 games have already gone by, and they are now getting to have their first. So the 2 captains getting ready to give us their messages before the game commences here. First, they exchange pleasantries. And we lay in wait to hear from these 2 captains. Before the game commences. The referees for this afternoon, or this evening I should say, from Ghana is Sophia Zuma. She'll be in the center of affairs. She'll be assisted by her Nigeria counterpart, Onyekere Rahel, and also Sama Idi from Ghana. The 4th is Agbemavo Peloji from Benin. The match assessor is also from Nigeria, and she in the person of Okiwugba Felicia. Now we take the messages and get to know the first 11 for these 2 sides before the whistle goes. So there you have it, message of safeguarding from these 2 sides. And for Niger, in Diaye Fatal Basiru Ibrahim, she will continue to keep the post even though she was at the receiving end when Niger were dropped 9-0. Romana Tuyanti, Nadira Jibo, Aisha Timbayo, Samira Asimi, Khadija Sanusi, Hosseina Amadu, Fedaya Zakari, Asamu Abdul, Zobeina Moudi, and Zenabu Adamu are the first 11 ladies for Niger. And for Cote d'Ivoire, we have Carlo Claire Zadi, Awa Ambu, Niazale Marie Oriani, Ajua Rolande Ingwasan, Aminta Sise Kone, Grace Leslie Tano, Zia Alima Tukone, Fanta Sagari, Drahana Lucia Gose, Bali Francis Djibu, and Aou Elimine Canon. These are the first 11 as well for Cote d'Ivoire who are getting to have their first attempt at this competition. And for Coach Hamidou Djibo, he knows Niger need to win if they really want to continue in this competition. Again, in their all-white apparels with petals of green and orange in there, you can identify Niger. For Ivory Coast, they're missable with their best and favorite orange. They are dressed in orange shirts and shorts with orange hostess to match as well. Game underway here exactly at 6 p.m. And Niger are playing from left to right, and the Ivory Coast from right to left. And this is the second game of the second day here at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence, Wafu Zombie U17 Cup, Ghana 2024. Niger on the attack, but Ajua Roland is there to clear for Ivory Coast. You can pardon Ivory Coast with a falter because they are now having a feel of the turf and a feel of this competition. Can Niger take advantage of that? They win the first corner, and it's Khadija. Her cross was not well received. Miss kicking and misfiring, all in the half of the Ivory Coast. And Khadija gets it out there again, but is blocked. She'll pick that corner again for Niger. This time she goes for a short one and finds her marker. Maria Mamadou Hami. It's almost 2 minutes. And it's a throwing to the Ivory Coast. Hour. Her throwing is blotted out. And Maria Mamadou will send a throwing down the flanks for Niger. Khadija is racing to it. But once again, she's shoved off by Ajua Rolande. For Coach Kudonon Adelaide, this is the first time she's stepping out on the pitch, and so she happens to be the second female coach in this competition. Niger controls. Is Aishetu. They are mounting all the pressure they can on Ivory Coast. Unlike 2 days ago, where the ball was in their half, 89 of the 90 minutes that was played, today they are out there to express themselves. Niger's corner. But it amounted to nothing. And Ajua sent it back in. Mariama. She's beaten to it by Nura. Ivory Coast is met by Awa. Nadia. Down she goes. And Ajua Roland is the culprit. Free kick, Niger. Let's see how they make use of that one. Victoria Lee Amadou. Is behind that one for Niger. She's marking time, waiting for the referee so far as whistle to go. Finally goes. She takes one flying up and nobody there to do the connection. Zada was racing to it, but she got there rather too late. Game continues here, still in the half of Ivory Coast. Niger taking advantage of the fact that they have had a taste of this competition already and can have some form of advantage over Cote d'Ivoire, who are stepping out for the first time. Throwing Niger. Heads go up. Samira. A long one in. And who is there to do the final connection? She was trying to find. What a goal for Niger. They just have to get things right and take advantage of this. That dominance, to Timbagu. 6 minutes. And it was Niger that took on the colors for today, pardon me. They are rather cluttered in the orange. So it's a Joao Roland who in the 5th minute got a goal for Cote d'Ivoire. Game continues here after 7 minutes. It's Cote d'Ivoire 1, Niger 0. Game continues. Ivory Coast on the attack again. But this time they are blocked. Zenabu. Heads go up. Aminata. Heads it down. Back into their own house. And it's Fanta Fanta. Gets it to Emmeline. And Fanta Fanta Sangari again back to Emmeline. And she miskicks and loses the ball to Khadija. Khadija tried a shot, but straight into the waiting arms of Kaholo Claire Zadi. Goalkeeper forward because down the flanks, Aminata is blocked by Romana Tuyanti. Niger still sitting deep in their own half, just like they did in the first game against Nigeria, and have started conceding. Niger on the run, but they are stopped by center referee Sophia, who spotted an infringement. Zainabu was brought down. But she could have played to the advantage. Well, we are getting close to 10 minutes of action here. And if you are just joining us, it's the second game of the day for Wafu Zone U17 Girls Cup. Niger versus Cote d'Ivoire, and it's 1-0 to Cote d'Ivoire. Free kick to Niger. And the referee Sophia points to the spots where the free kick should be effected. And Fidel Zachary picks that up for Niger. Fidias. Referee so far speaking to the three-woman wall of Kaholo, and her whistle goes for Dias. She tries a long one in, and that is punched away by Claire Zadi. Not a bad try at all. From Niger. Corner kick, Niger. And it's Zada Amadou who picks it up but leaves it and calls on Nadira Jibo to try and convert that corner kick for Niger, who are already down by a goal to nil. Nadira. That's her corner. Had to go up and out it goes. They send it back and there's nobody to do the connection. Finally cleared away, but still in the half of Ivory Coast. Luciana racing to it, but she's unable to keep it in play. "12 minutes gone already, and there's only one goal that separates these two sides. Emmeline Conan. A throw-in was looking for Grace Leslie, but she's unable to get to it. There is a goal kick in Dia Fatao. Basiru Ibrahim will take it. Goalkeeper India leaves it for Aisha too. She switches to her left and finds Nadia heading for the midfield. But Fidaus is shoved off the ball and the referee helps her up for game to continue. Sinister push there. And Mario Riani looked away as if nothing happened. Ball back into the half of Ivory Coast and Nadira. Ivory Coast to take over. Fanta. She finds Ajua. It's still Ajua. Ajua on the left. It's still Ajua weaving her way through. And goalkeeper Ndiaye nearly gives that away. Goalkeeper Ndiaye nearly gave that away. But her defenders came to her rescue. And finally the ball is out. How Ajua Rolando Nguasan wove her way through the defense of Niger and missed out on that goal is unthinkable. Referee Sapphire is indicating where the ball needs to be played from, and India is already down, but up on her feet again. Aishetu. Referee will speak to India to ask her if she's okay or will need attention. And she says she can continue. Kick to the left to Nadira. And the ball eludes Emmeline and out it goes. Throwing Ivory Coast, 15 minutes gone. Fidias misses that and it's cleared away into the half of Niger again, who is there to do the fire connection, Ajua. Ajwa, she's brought down. Referee says play continuous. Aminata. Long one in, and India holds on to it. Like her life depends on it. India balloons one in, but still in her own half. Zia releases to Aminata. The referee says that was out. Throwing Niger. Another push, and referee Sophia will not have any of that. Zia is down and clutching onto her knee. And calls for attention. "17 minutes here, and if you're just joining us, it's the second game of the day. Wafu Zone B U17 Girls Cup Ghana 2024. Earlier this afternoon, we saw how the Black Maidens came from 2 goals down to win 3-2 against Benin. Twice they came from behind. And as at the 84th minute, they were able to grab the winner. Black Maidens making it 2 wins out of 2 games at the expense of Benin. Now, if you are joining us, we've done 18 minutes, 8 seconds, and it's Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 1. Game continues. Zainabu racing to it. She's challenged to that one and shoved off by Emmeline. Emmeline wins that ball. And it's a free kick to Niger. Nadira. Nadira sends one in. And it gets back to her. But Emmeline is the block. And it finally heads out. Corner kick to Niger. And the referee Sophia issuing out instructions. But this is Zainabu's corner kick. Heads go up, but it's headed out. An improved performance from Niger from that game they played against Nigeria. Today they are out of their shells and trying their best and going at Ivory Coast. So Zainabu side netting. Goal kick quickly taken by Claire Zadi to her left. And she finds Grace Leslie. Is won over by Khadija for Niger. She's lost the ball, but there's nobody, and straight into the waiting arms of Claire Zadi. Finds Marie. Marie to Fanta. She finds Captain Aminta Sise. To her left, and Zia. Zia tries it, And that is the second goal after 20 minutes. Zia Lima to Kone. After 20 minutes, has gotten the second goal for Cote d'Ivoire. Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 2. From 9 already, they are counting 2 goals in their net after just 21 minutes. Bad outing for Niger on the second day as well. Play will continue. Khadija. Claire. Grace Leslie. Aminta. She tries a shot, but in the air, clearly will hold on to that one. And the air shot in, but it's still in her own half. Heads go up, and is headed out by Aminta Sisekone. Throwing Niger. And is the captain of the side, Zobina. Out it goes for throwing to Cote d'Ivoire. Out it goes again. Throwing Niger. Heads go up. That's Fidayo's head. It's still Fidayo's. Zada by Melin will defend that beautifully for Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire will switch to the other end. And she's looking for Ajua. But out it goes. Quite a fair game with the Ivory Coast with a slight dominance and 2 goals to show. A better performance from Niger from the opening day. Today they have allowed themselves to play. And so we've seen a swinging affair rather than a dominant one that we saw against Nigeria. Who is there? Is Luciana, but it's beautifully defended. Grace Leslie. Back to Grace Leslie. And a switch to the right looking for Luciana. She's shoved off by Shetu. Niger under enormous pressure here. And India chooses to go to her left and finds Nadira. Emmeline intercepted that one and left it for Fanta Sangari. Still Fanta. Emmeline. That's her ball in. And India is there at the receiving end. 25 minutes gone. And it's Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 2. Fidel's got to control it. Emmeline takes over. Grace Leslie. Still Grace Leslie. Twisting and turning. She loses out on that one. And Aisha clears her lines. But it goes as far as Zia. Captain Aminta. And what a miss. But already she was offside. And it wouldn't have counted even if Grace Leslie was able to convert that. 26 minutes gone. If you're just joining us live on the Wafu Zone B YouTube channel and the Ghana Football Association YouTube channel, there's a Wafu Zone B U17 Girls Cup Ghana 2024. Second day of the tournament and second game of the day. Niger versus Cote d'Ivoire. And it's not looking good for Niger. Nadira finds Fidias. Fidias finds Samira. But it loses out to Fanta Sangari. She tries a long one, but she miskicks. Cote d'Ivoire firing from all angles. Fanta Sangari then a shot. Very forceful. And contributing her very best to this Ivorian side. Game continues here. Beautiful control. It's still Cote d'Ivoire. And that results in a side netting. This was that cross. Fanta's ball didn't find the back of the net. Captain Zainabu will take that goal kick to her left. And she's looking for Aishetu. Aishetu's ball. They are treading dangerously. And this is Grace Leslie. Leave starts for Aminta Sise. And she also finds Zia. Zia's ball is beautifully blocked. And Ivory Coast wins a corner out of that. Corner quickly taken. Goalkeeper punches that away. And that shot will certainly not go anywhere near Ndiaye Fatau Basiru Ibrahim. Ndiaye is down and we need medical assistance, and so it's a temporary hold up here. Niger are counting up to 11 goals deficit already in 2 games as it stands now. Nigeria beats them 9 in the first game. On a cozy evening like this on Saturday night. And here they are again at the mercy of Cote d'Ivoire, who are having their first outing in this tournament. And Dia is back on her feet. 30 minutes gone. And she is ready to continue. Goal kick, and she leaves it for Captain Zainabu. Whistle goes. She also gets to her left, finds Nadira. Is Nadira surging forward? But she's blocked and taken over by Marie. Niger race into it, and Claire Zadi comes off a line to clear it. But she ran into the Nigerian player, and both of them are down. in pain. That was an unfortunate clash. And it was Aisha too. It was Hussein Ahmadu Zada who was racing for that one for Niger when she clashed into Claire Zadi. And so it's a temporary hold up here as the goalkeeper is being attended to, as well as Niger's forward Zada. Zada is up on her feet. Hopefully she'll be able to continue for Niger, who are trailing the Ivory Coast by 2 goals here. Referee Sophia signaling that she should be taking off the pitch to continue treatment so the game can continue. And Captain Cisse Kone asking why Claire Zadi decided to come for that long shot. But that save has already been done and game will continue. Free kick, Niger. And Fidios is behind that one. It's Fidios. And Claire Zadi's 3-woman wall for Ivory Coast. Can she go past them? She tries. And Claire Zadi will hold on to that one, but she was impeded. She was impeded and limping by Zinabwa Adamu Yakub. Play continues from the left. That is stopped. Now through the center. Ivory Coast. Fanta Sangari. She twists and turns. Finds Ajua Badia. Shoved off that one. But it's still Emmeline. Fanta. It's Fanta twisted and turning. She loses out to Zada. And Ivory Coast will take over again. But there's a player on the turf. And I see Abdul Asamu, but she's up on her feet. Drop ball, it is Marie. Emmeline. She was looking for Grace Leslie, but that was blocked. Back to Marie. Now it goes up, heads go up. Player down, but referee says play continues. It's Luciana, she gets back on her feet, and Diaz on the left, weaving her way, but she's blocked. And Aishetu goes down again. 35 minutes gone. 10 more to bring the first half to a close. And if you're just joining us, it's the second game of the day. Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 2. That was how Zia was going to look for the third and was blocked by Shetu. Game will continue. Aishetu's ball. Was looking for Fanta Fanta. That would have been ferocious for Majua, but that was a good block. And Samira held her marker in her opposite number, Minta down. And so up she gets and wins a free kick. Same numbers of the opposite corners. Samira brought down Aminta Sise Kone. Free kick to be taken by Awa Amdu for Cote d'Ivoire. Awa's ball flying so high. What a beautiful free kick. And that's at the 6th minute. Awa Amdu's free kick had no reason or no cause to even touch anyone, straight into India's goalpost. And she stretched as she could, but not even her fingertips to that one. 3 goals already. And it's Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 3. Temporary hold up here. Whistle goals and Fidelis will continue for us to the 8 minutes. Aisha too. And Zara is offside. Marie. Fanta Fanta Sangare. Emmeline. Lays it down for Grace Leslie. She lofts it up everyone. And it's Ajua Roland. Ajua Roland gets the 4th. She gets the 4th for Ivory Coast in the 38th minute. Ajua Roland and Guasan gets a brace for Cote d'Ivoire. She got the first in the 5th minute. And on the 38th minute mark, she also got the second. 4-0 it is against Niger. And we are still counting. Game continues. Khadija finds Fidias, but she's offside. Khadija Sanusi is down on the table. We need attention. The medics racing to her, but she's up on her feet. Sophia Zuma Daniel, short referee from Ghana. Catch Them Young Initiative. Emmeline. She finds Luciana. And she also finds Francine. Emmeline. Looking for Grace Leslie, but that is blocked. And 2 Nigerian players on the turf. That was a Celine's ball. And first, Grace Leslie brought her marker down. And she is still holding on to her shin. Looks like her guard has even shifted. And they will take the opportunity to get some water and chit chat with their coaches. We are live on the Wafu Zone B YouTube channel, and that's of the Ghana Football Association, bringing you live matches from the Wafu Zone B Girls Cup Ghana 2024, the maiden edition of this competition. This is the second day and the second game of the day as well. Niger are trailing, and Cote d'Ivoire are stamping like the baby elephants. They are 4 goals already, and there's no answer from Niger. Game continues. Nadira, but her ball goes straight to goalkeeper Claire Zadi. 42 minutes gone, and head to go out. That's Luciana. This is Ajwa. She's brought down. Asamu Abdul, beautifully defends for Niger, but Ivory Coast will take over. Luciana. It's still Luciana for Ivory Coast. She tries a shot, and India kicks that out. Leaves it for Zobena. And Niger are trying to defend. Well, this is Fanta Sangari. She twists and turns. And she finds Grace Leslie. It's Grace Leslie. Grace Leslie's ball couldn't get through. And out it goes. We've done 43 minutes. And Niger under the knife again. This is Emmeline. Fanta Sangari. Fanta. She leaves starts for Aminta Sise. Ajwa fights for that ball. And it gets back to Emmeline. Emmeline with Fanta switches to her left, looking for Ajwa. That just across the face of goal and couldn't get in. So we work with the 4-0 at this point in time as we are heading towards the 44th minute mark. Niger have a long way to go. Zada. Quick throw in there for Bzia. Aminta Sise. She's brought down. We're in the last 30 seconds of regulation time. And looks like we'll be doing 4 minutes of added time in the first half. Game continues. That is the confirmation. 4 minutes of additional time. The 45 is exhausted. Claire Zadi. Finds Marie. Emmeline. Fanta Sangari. She sent it to our back to Zia. Emmeline. Player down. And we are in the first of the 4 minutes. 3 minutes more to end the first half here. And it's Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 4. Zainabu is still down and in pain, helped up, but still holding on to her head. And this is a bench of Ivory Coast. And they are speaking to one of their great midfielders, making sure she distributes the ball nicely. Fanta Sangari. Temporary hold up here. And Zainabu Adamu Yakubu still holding on to her head. Referee Sofia Zuma pointed to the spot, and there's a free kick to be effected by Nadira. Nadira Jibu shares name with coach of the Nigerian side, Hamidu Zibo, but it's still back in their half. Niger sloppy defending, but it goes as far as Fanta Sangari. She releases the ball, and Emmeline will take over. To her right is Grace Leslie. Still Grace Leslie. But Nadira will push it out. Zainabu Adamu still holding on to her head on the touch lines, not knowing if she can continue. Emmeline Stoin received by Fanta, but she shoved off that one. And ball is back into the half of Benin. Emmeline. Fanta not able to hold it, and out it goes. We are almost in the last minutes of the 4 additional time. Heads go up. Nadira. Fanta. Grace Leslie. That's her ball, and who is there to do the final connection? She leaves that for Ajua. Ajua wastes all the time and is side netting. Looks like Zainabu might not be able to continue for Niger. And there's a player down in the half of Niger. And it was Ajuaru landing Wasan. Was 2 goals already. Corner. And beautifully received by Luciana. It's still Luciana. She tries and her shot is blocked. There goes the final whistle. First 45 plus 4 is all done here. And it's Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 4. Goals from Ajua Roland Nguasan in the 5th and 38 minutes. And 1 from Awa in the 36th minute. And Zia Lima Tukone also in the 20th minute. We are back after recess for the last 45. There go the whistle. We are back from recess and game will continue here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. If you are joining us, it's the Wafu Zone B Girls Cup Ghana 2024 Day 2 and the fourth game of the tournament between Niger and Cote d'Ivoire. And before recess, it was Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 4. And Niger will begin this half with a quick change as Zinabu Adamu Yakubu could not continue. And she's made way for Hadiza Mangul to continue in this half as well for Niger, hoping they could come out of that 4 goals deficit in the first half. But it looks impossible because dominance from Cote d'Ivoire continues. And this is Marie. Marie's ball down the right flank. She was looking for Grace Leslie. She's brought down. And throwing Niger. Ball goes in. And it's balloon to the other half. Heads go up. No one there to do the connection for Zada. And she'll be challenged to it by Emeline for Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire's throwing. Met by Hadiza. And out the ball goes again. And Niger already have shipped in 13 goals at this point. First, it was 9 on day 1 against Nigeria. And here we are, 4 against Cote d'Ivoire at this point in time. Luciana releases to Awa. That's Awa's ball. Looking for Ajua. But Romana 2 gets to it first. Out it goes for a throw-in to Cote d'Ivoire. And Awa picks it up. Waiting for instructions. She makes a long throw, heads go up. Header down. Zia. Niger defending. And lets that roll away. Zubaina. Another throw in. Player down. And medics from Niger will be called upon immediately to attend to Samira Simi Hassani, who is down in her own turf, or in her own half, I should say. For the 8 minutes. And scoreline remains 4-0 in favor of Cote d'Ivoire. Samira clutching to her chin, to her left eye. And she's helped out to seek further attention. Throwing Awa. Niger wins that ball. And they leave the free kick for Zubaina. Captain takes a few steps back, tries a long one, but still in her own half. Khadija unable to hold on to it, she's brought down. And yells in so much pain, holding on to her shin. This was a clash. She tried to control, her foot went up, and it was Zia who gave her that stamp, and it brought her down. She is being assisted by the medics, and so it's going to be a temporary hold up here. Sophia shows them the sidelines to continue their treatments there, to allow play to continue. Fanta Zangai was shoved up that one, and Fidias is standing behind that for Niger. Free kick Niger it is, and it's Nadira. Tries one down the right flank, and the goalkeeper wanted that. Awa also was there in time to clear it. Claire Zadi yelled to be able to hold on to that one, but Awa was already in motion and cleared that away. Niger to effect another change, and Amadou Zada is out. And in goes Malika Hassani Amadou for Niger. "52 minutes here, and 2 changes already to that Nigerian starting lineup. Game continues. That's got the web throwing received beautifully by Zia. She's sandwiched and Fidel take over for Niger. They're still grumbling for that one in the middle of the turf. Hadiza. But Ivory Coast will win that one. Awa. Fanta. Long one, and it's received beautifully. Fanta unable to control, brings down her marker, but she's up on her feet. And Awa takes over, but after the ball goes. Throwing, Awa throwing, finds Francine. Marie, down the right. And it's going to be a throw-in. Emmeline. Throw-in, Niger had to go up. Aishetu. Fanta Sangai. Sisekone. And our races to it. Z unable to hold on. And out it goes. So in Niger, Zubaina shot one. And Khadija chopped off that one. Down she goes again. And in so much pain. It was Zia who stepped on her toes, bringing her down eventually. 55 minutes gone. Niger 0. Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire 4. Second half is yet to produce any goal or goals. The 4 from the first is what we are still holding on to. Throwing our Senegal challenge there. And Hadiza Mangu goes down. Fanta was fighting for that one, but she went straight into Aminta Sisekone, captain of the side. Game continues here, 57 minutes gone. Free kick Niger. Khadija. Barawa will pick that up for Ivory Coast. Fidayos. Fanta Sangari. And Zubina meets her squarely there. But it's back to Cote d'Ivoire. Marie. Finds Zia. Still Cote d'Ivoire. Grace Leslie is brought down. Fidayos picks it up for Niger, but to the wrong shirt. And Fanta Sangari in the heart of midfield finds Awa to her left. Francine finds Marie. Zia race into it, but Captain Zubena will let it go. Captain Zubena is cautioned by referee Sophia Zuma to be careful. She left her feet late, and Zia almost tripped. Awa will take that free kick, and quickly it goes. Who there to do the connection? And DIA finally holds on to it. If you're just joining us, you are live on the Wafu Zone B YouTube channel as well as the Ghana Football Association's channel. This is the maiden edition of the Wafu B U17 Girls Cup Ghana 2024. It's still Cote d'Ivoire on the attack, twisting and turning. Finally releases the ball and finds our Francine. Marie. Back to Francine. And the whistle goes for offside. Zia was caught in that offside trap. And this is the 60th minute mark. We've done 60 minutes. And game continues here. Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 4. Referee Sophia Azuma holding up her left hand. And that's a free kick for Niger. Awa. Beautiful control there. Aminta Sisekone. Francine. Claire Zadi. Finds Marie. It's Marie. Finds Sisekone. Francine to Awa. Awa on the left. Back to Francine. Fanta Sangari lurking around, but it gets back to Awa. She signals she's sending a long one in, and who is there? She was looking for Zia, but that is cleared away. That is cleared away. 61 minutes. Awa's throwing. Finds Francine. Fanta left it for Awa. And Awa was trying to relocate Francine, and out it goes. Throwing Cote d'Ivoire. She sends it back to Francine. Francine to goalkeeper Claire Zadi. Marie. Marie to Sisekone. Back to Francine. Through the middle and finds an orange shirt instead. Niger in charge was for Dios. Khadija. She was unable to turn peacefully. And there she is. Rolling in pain after she ran into Gabi Francine Jigbu. And a free kick to Ivory Coast in their own half. Francine takes it quickly. And Marie sends it back to Awa. Fanta Sangari won't keep that. And this is Francine. Francine to her right finds Marie. It's Marie. Decides to go for a long one. And it's still alive because this is Zia. Zia unable to control at the first instance, but she's able to hold on to it, twist and turn. Still turning. Unfortunately, out it goes. It's a corner kick. And it falls to Cote d'Ivoire. A short corner it is. Our takes over. And that was not the best of kicks. And you could hear Coach Adelaide screaming, no, no. And Ndiaye almost let that roll for the 5th goal. She gets super jittery anytime she's subjected to some amount of pressure. Goalkeeper Ndiaye Fatal Basiru Ibrahim at this point in time has conceded 13 goals after 2 games. And this was easier to score than miss. That was not the best of shots at all from Aminta Sisekone. She could have done better with that one. But game will continue here. Still in the half of Niger. But finally, Aminta is flagged offside. And game is halted at this point in time. Referee Sophia Zuma says it's a free kick. To Cote d'Ivoire. And Grace Leslie's free kick is headed down. Out but as far as Emmeline. And Adira against Grace Leslie Tando. Grace Leslie quickly picks up that corner. We've done 65 minutes, and that's a corner. Fidios clearance. Back in her own half. Lack of control, and already she's flagged offside. Goal kick taken there by Shetu back to India. Where was she going? She was unable to hold on to it, and Cote d'Ivoire will win another corner. Quickly taken by Grace Leslie, finds Luciana. Still down the flank, they send a long one in. And out it flies. Cote d'Ivoire trying so hard to get more goals. And Niger back in their own half defending. In the last 15 minutes. $67 gone already. About 23 more to go. Fidios switches to her left and she's looking for Hadiza. But it's taken over by Emmeline. Emmeline finds Sisekone. Malika takes over. Esteline will not have any of that. She wins the ball, finds Fanta. Francine. Awa. Francine. Fanta. She's unable to hold on here. She wins it back. Sisekone. She's brought down. Free kick. Cote d'Ivoire. And Marie picks it up. Send it to Francine. Back to Marie. Marie finds Sisse. Offside it is again. And Niger to be setting that offside trap very well. But they have stayed in their own half. All this while in the second half. I'm sure with the intention to defend the 4 goals they have shipped already. But how long will they be able to hold on to that? 69 minutes. Game continues. So in Cote d'Ivoire. Hadiza. Fidios challenge to that one by Fanta shoves her off. And down she goes. Fanta gets up. And down she goes again. This was that challenge. And Fidios brought her down. She will receive some medical attention, but it looks like there would be some changes pretty soon. Coach Kudonu Adelaide signaling the rest of the players warming up to get closer. She could be effecting some changes pretty soon. But Fanta is up and fit. 70 minutes. We'll work with the next 20 plus additional time. Francine. That's Francine's one looking for Zia. She finds Zia. Could this be the fifth? Zia missed the pole. How could Zia miss? There was no pressure on Zia Lumatukone, but she was unable to get that final connection right. And this was Zia's ball, and that's how she missed it. And goalkeeper India is down. Temporary hold up here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence is the Wafu Zone U17 Girls Cup Ghana 2024, the maiden edition of this competition, which began on Thursday 12th December and it will go through to Sunday 22nd December. After 5 out of the 7 countries in Wafu Zone B agreed to this competition, Burkina Faso and Togo sat out before it commenced, and so we are working with 5 countries: Nigeria, Niger, Ghana, Benin, and Cote d'Ivoire. The Cote d'Ivoire having their first game of the competition this evening. Niger's second game is not going too well for them. They lost 9-0 in the first and are losing 4 at this moment. Zia Limutu is out. And Apo Rene Esther Kwame, Nura Karamoko will also be coming in. Will also be coming in for Drehana Luciana Gose. And these are the 2 changes also effected by Cote d'Ivoire. Game continues. Aishatu's ball, but back in her own half, brings down her marker. The referee says that should be a free kick. Emmeline. Emmeline's ball headed down. And that could have been a perfect first touch for Aporeni Esther Kwame. But she was unable to head that ball into the net. Another great miss for Cote d'Ivoire. This is goalkeeper Ndiaye. She leaves the ball for Aishatu, but she was unable to keep it in and out it goes. We've done 74 minutes here. And now I'll pick up that throw-in. Ndiaye. Goalkeeper Ndiaye. Nadia unable to keep it in. Sisekone looking for Esther. Esther twisting and turning finds Our sends it back. And goalkeeper Kaholo Clyde Zadi also get a feel of the ball. She's been virtually on holiday in the second half. And Marie continues. Fanta Sangari. Her ball lacks direction to a white shirt. And the orange will clear it out. Esther wanted to receive that one, but she was pushed away. And it's another throw-in to Cote d'Ivoire. "76 minutes. Niger's throw-in was headed down beautifully. And there's Ajua fighting for that ball, and she's brought down. That is Ajua landing Guasan in your shot. She has a brace for Cote d'Ivoire in the 5th and 38th minutes. Fanta finds Our's ball is received again. This is Esther. Esther was standing it wide, but Fidaus picks it up for Niger. Fidaus on the run, lays it down for Halima, but she's unable to get to it as soon as she can. Abdul Asamu is down on the turf. She ran into goalkeeper Claire Zadi. And down she goes. Show of sportsmanship from the Ivorian goalkeeper. And she will be needing medical attention. 78 minutes. Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 4. If you're just joining us, 4 goals from the first half. It's still what separates these two sides. In the second game, on the second day of the Wafu Zone B U17 Girls Cup Ghana 2024. The first of its kind in the zone. This is the maiden edition. Malika has been helped out to continue with treatment and possibly return as play will continue. Aisha is throwing for Niger. Ball ballooned away again. It's Marie. But out it goes. Nadia is throwing. Sterling. And she leaves it for Sisekone. Fidias. Referee Sofa Zuma says, bring the ball back here. Francine. Awa. Esteline. Malika. Esteline. Grace Leslie Tano. Conan. Her ball is received by Hadiza. Marie against Fidias. Marie. Still Marie. Nura. Francine. This is Francine. Switches to the left and finds Awa. This is Awa's ball. She's looking for Ajua. Can Ajua get a hat trick? Yes, she does. Ajua Roland Nguasan gets hat trick on the 82nd minute. She gets the fifth for Cote d'Ivoire, third for herself, and this is how she dummies Ndiaye Fatau Basiru Ibrahim. It's 5-0. And we are inching closely to the 83rd minute mark. Fidias will begin play again. Back to Fidias. Her ball is met by Francine. It's still Francine, but she's brought down. Marie. A referee says this is the right spot. So it goes to Francine, and she was looking for Awa, but she mistakes and immediately apologizes. 83 minutes gone. Niger 0. Cote d'Ivoire 5. $14 goals now. There's no way of survival for Niger. Zubina Modi Chobu yelled in pain when Fanta Fanta struck the ball into her. That is so unsporting of Fanta Fanta. And Captain Zubaina Moody receives treatment. And so it's a temporary hold up here. Referee Sophia signaling that she should be helped aside so game can continue. And the medics who heed to that, she's helped up by Khadija and looks like she still has to step out and be allowed in by the fourth referee. 85. We are in the last 5 minutes, shy of additional time. Drop ball, it is to Awa. Back to Francine. Finds Marie. And it's back to Francine. She switches to Fanta Sangari. She moves back and finds Marie. Fanta. Switches to Awa, but she's unable to get to it. She does. She beats Khadija to it. Back to Francine in their own half. And Ajua is on the move again. She was looking for Esther, but in the eye got to it first. Our teasing her, Maka Khadija to it. And she brings down our the Ivorians are still in total control here. So in our Esther. Esther on the offensive, but out it goes. "87 minutes. Niger still looking for their possible first goal of the tournament. 2 games and have nothing to show for, but I've rather shipped in as many as 14 goals. That is Esther's ball, but she's not offside. And Esther make it count, and she places straight into the waiting arms of Ndiaye. Down Ndiaye goes again. Esther. That was her effort, but she just let it go waste. And Ndiaye will just go down after that save. In the last 2 minutes, and we wait to see the number of minutes that will be added on or otherwise. Kaholo clears Zadi in your shot, virtually on holiday, especially in the second half. Niger has not threatened her one bit. And even with a minute and 20 seconds to go, Cote d'Ivoire would want to make some few changes. Nobody got to that ball, and it's still Leicester fighting for it. She wins it, but sends it to Fanta, her crossing. No white shirt there to do the final connection. But this is Cisse Kone. And Nadira will want to clear her lines. Out the ball goes. 2 quick changes. Awa finds Esther. Back to Awa. Awa back to Francine. Awa. Down the flank, she was looking for Esther. But Captain Zubaina Moody sends it out. 2 changes. Fanta Sangari is let go. And Mama Junior Fofana is in. Grace Victory Bakayoko is also in. We are done with the 90. And waiting for the fourth referee. To show us the additional time, because already we've done one of the three, and so we have 2 minutes more to go, and it will be another change for Niger. It is going to be Malika Hassani Amodi, who got in the second half, being substituted again. And will make way for Ramatu Musa Sina. A minute and 15 minutes more to go. A minute and 50 seconds, I should say, to go. And this is because Malika, who joined us in the second half, is limping off and seems to be injured. And so Ramatu Musa Sina will take her place in the last minute of this game. 40 seconds more to go. And if it remains like this, it's going to be Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 5. Grace, Grace Leslie. Mama Junior releases to Marie. And there goes the whistle. We are done here today. Great game it has been. See you again on Monday. The first game of the day ended 3-2 in favor of Ghana against Benin. And just ended as Niger 0, Cote d'Ivoire 5. And the most valuable player of the game is Adjoa Roland Ngwasan, is adjudged the best player of the game. Apart from her stellar performance, she gave us 3 out of the 5 goals before our and Zia Lima Tukone added the 2 to bring it to 5 at the end. Great games we have had. Good night and do take care of yourself. Tu as ici et quelle belle journée. Nous avons tout apprécié. Rendez-vous lundi. Prenez soin de vous et bonne soirée. Au revoir et merci à tous. My name is Abigail Senasosu. We'll meet again on Monday.